Hi guys, what's happening? Welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. If you find any of today's entertainment helpful, don't forget to smash that lovely like button. Helps with the YouTube algorithm and getting the video out to more people. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and bell notification. You'll be notified when a new video gets uploaded. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed. You're amazing. Thank you to everyone for giving up your precious time for watching this video. And if you're looking for a free trading platform in which to trade your stocks and shares, don't forget to check out the links in the description below. You get a free share with up to £200 for signing up via the links and depositing a small amount. Free trade only requires a £1 deposit, so it's like free money. I recently got a free Dropbox share on stake and a vast share on free trade. So thank you to those who signed up using the link. Now on with the show. Now we're discussing the stock market again and things that can cause I know and 30% of Americans missed their housing payments in June. Now this is when they're getting the stimulus checks and the $600 unemployment check. What happens in July when the $600 goes away? How many will miss it then? You've got to just hope that these are people who can afford to pay it, but instead are thinking because they can defer it, are deferring it and putting the money in the stock market instead, because they're making more money that way. And once their $600 goes away, they're able to catch up on it. Now, on top of this, evictions in some states, like California, eviction notices have risen 400%. Sorry about this, it keeps going. Now, of course, those eviction notices have been stayed for a while, and once they are allowed to process them, there'll be such a backlog they won't be able to keep up with demand, so it'll be even longer, but they will get through them. So those people thinking they're safe won't. And people going into the housing market thinking, well, 0% interest rate, housing market going up, it could start causing a bubble, and these evictions could be the thing that bursts it. And of course, this is one domino that could fall. Of course, there are plenty of others. If you look at this with the stock market, you've got it already at record highs. You've got good news priced in. Now, I mentioned the good news a few weeks ago when we were discussing Boeing. An airline analyst has discussed how the he priced in 737 MAX getting approval, and the Boeing getting profitable within the next few years. And I'm thinking, sorry about this, it's very dark. And I'm thinking, why? Those were the reasons it dropped. You shouldn't be pricing in to a stock which isn't supposed to be a growth stock such future events. Those events should be the catalyst that makes it rise. Otherwise, you have no catalysts in the future, and there's no upside. Valuations are extremely sketched, and you have extremely stretched. We've seen it before. Now, people have always done a valuation for the likes of Tesla and Neo and even Uber on future income. Now people are thinking, well, look at likes of Tesla have risen and Neo's starting to rise. Maybe we should value all our companies that way. So, but problem is, you then have to wait a few years for it to realise, and that's not the way to value all companies. Every company is different, and of course what happens when something happens within those few years. Market hasn't considered the possibility of Rona ramping in fall or winter, and it's supposed to be another wave. We've seen the outbreak in China, which is, according to China officials, has been contained, but no offence, they're not the most trustworthy of people. I know I'll be penalised by the algorithm for saying the C word, but market hasn't considered any long-term effects on consumers. Now, we've seen how we had people panic buying, and then what have people been doing? They were investing in the stock market because they were worried about inflation, and the government was great with both of them because they were spending money, they were investing money. Now what are people doing? They putting money in banks? No, because it's not worth it. It's 0% interest rate. Are they putting money, as much money in the stock market? Some are worried about a crash. So what are people doing? As figures show that some people are hoarding cash. Why? They think there's going to be a crash, and there are also people who think there will be a run up on cash if there's another outbreak, and they won't be able to get the cash out, or there may be some software glitch that affects, and you'll always get the survivalists. As well as that, people are worried that they need to hold on to money because you get a group of people who think they need to hold on to money in case of emergency. Now, we had a look at this the other day of the amount of cases rising, and of course you have the case that experts believe the Federal Reserve will end up spending more than America spent on the Revolutionary War, Civil War, World War I, World War II, all combined. And this is the guy they're hoping to get him out of trouble, but the cost of it is going to be huge. Now, I understand Americans came into World War II late than some of the other countries, but when they did come in, they spent heavily. They put a lot of soldiers in. They trained them up, spent on training as well, and they helped shorten the war. No doubt about it. Now, The thing is, each war costs a huge amount of money, and I think that the amount spent on the most significant wars in American history combined is less than what they're spending during this period, this year. It's astounding. That alone should crash the markets. But this guy, even though he's supposed to be separate from the government, the government legislation is what drives him and what powers him to do his job. And he'll keep going with his old you know how I like the old memes. He'll take off his superhero outfit and go like that. No. This guy is I'm not complaining about what he's done. I'm only saying the amount of debt is rising by the hour. Now, this is outdated, purely because I took this yesterday. And that is frightening. All of these catalysts, any one of them. Now, they're arguing over whether it's 13%, 16% or 19% unemployment rate. The average unemployment rate before all this was 4 to 6%. No, it's crazy, the arguing over that. You have to make your own mind up whether it's going to be a crash or not, or whether this guy's going to prevent it. Because markets are at all-time high. All I say is take profits if you can. If you've made profits, why not take it? If you want to hold on to shares, then do. But what I've done is I bought shares in companies that do well when there's not a crash and do better when there is a crash. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.